Hey everyone, welcome to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Gonna be doing some more of this stuff. We're in Layer 2 right now, but hopefully that doesn't really affect anything. We're playing full melee, I think, at this point. Yeah, we're pretty much full melee. Ooh, new sacrifice. Frail, resistance, or courage. I think courage is pretty good. It's a major sacrifice, gives us 2 pips of piety, and it only gives us minus slaying when there's a lot of enemies on the screen. Which we can handle with Apocalypse most of the time anyway. Oh god. Okay. So I was thinking to myself, because you know that's what I do, I think. Thinking about, I watched a video, kind of like a review of sorts about Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, damn, that's the nostalgia feels right there. So I guess I don't know, I just feel like sharing the story, I suppose, today. But essentially what happened is, I used to have a cousin that played games, and he was way older than me. And he actually gave me the N64, Nintendo 64, back in, like, however long ago that was. A very long time. And what was really sick is that he actually played games like Legend of Zelda, he played Mario 64, like, he had all the classics, you know? And he'd actually completed Legend of Zelda. I know because I always looked at the save file. Gauntlet as well, those kind of games, you know. It's really sick. But yeah, essentially, like, I keep thinking to myself, I want to play that game because when I was a dumbass kid back in the day. I didn't know how to play. You know what I mean? Like, I'm terrible. I never got past the Deku tree. You know, that kind of shit. Never managed to get outside Kokiri Forest. Is that the name? Like, I don't know, Legend of Zelda is a classic. What I'm trying to say is, I want to play it at some point. Because it's got, like, to me, it sounds like the game is Dark Souls before Dark Souls was Dark Souls. You know what I mean? Like, it had all the key elements, the dungeon crawling, the gameplay elements, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I actually am legitimately curious as to how the game would turn out if I were to play it. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and mute my mic. Alright, well, at this point, I would have already stopped recording and restarted, but because this jerk-off game doesn't let me return back to the initial session, I can't actually do that. So you got to hear a good 30 seconds of extra free footage of me doing absolutely nothing and being AFK. That's great, isn't it? Fucking hell. Like, it's... the whole house will be silent. Like, the whole time I'm doing nothing. Like, 4 hours at a time. And then the second I record, hey, guys, make sure that, you know really loudly that I'm here. What's the point of... oh, shit, what? Hello? That was dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm too busy trying to tell the story to be even mad about this fucking Death Yak pack that's on Layer 2. Like, what the hell, man? What the fuck? Why? Why? Stop. No. No, 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 no. Ugh. Get out of here. I don't want your kind around here. Apocalypse. Yeah, there you go. Assholes. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, I want to play... oh my god, just... yeah, there you go, Apocalypse, just kill him. Yeah. That's the power of Ruru right there. Even though I am slightly weaker because of the stuff, Ruru's stuff is actually imbalanced. Like I said before, or I have said this before, if Ruru actually didn't have all these deficits, she'd be the strongest god in the game, hands down. She'd just be straight up broken. because you know her abilities are just so insane, and they don't even cost piety. Like you can just use them as long as you're not drained. And most of the time, when you're smart about using Apocalypse, you actually return your drain to normal-ish levels by the time you've finished killing everything. So it's really good. Anyway, as I was saying, like I don't know, there's always that like sense of wonder that I really have missed as a child because, like I said, when I grew up, I'll probably talk about this more in the 500 subs video because it's another idea, I guess. But yeah, when I grew up, I never really like. I really love playing games, but I was just absolutely shit terrible at them. Like I never really got good at any N64 game, which is a real shame because like I would have loved to play them. Oh yeah, let's just sacrifice this. Oh wait, actually that's sacrifice love. No, okay, I guess we'll sacrifice this stuff then. Like ice transmutations, conjurations. I'm never gonna train that. Lol. Let's get into a few of all this stuff. Oh shit. Okay, let's get into as much as possible, and then Apocalypse. So that was the ridiculous value right there. So that was why I wanted to do it. I did mess up a little bit on the spacing there, but that's fine. Okay, gonna have to actually Apocalypse there as well. I know it seems like a weird decision, but I've noticed that it's a lot easier to just Apocalypse. Okay, let's just smack him here. It's actually easy to just Apocalypse in against big crowds and then try to get the drain away. Yeah. How am I gonna do this? Okay. It's better to just Apocalypse without regard for like your drain, and then just try to recoup drain by killing a lot of stuff instead of trying to save drain like it's some kind of resource. It's not. Like if you can just keep Apocalypsing, it doesn't really matter. And Apocalypse is pretty insane, so you know. Like right there, I can Apocalypse just kill like a whole bunch of enemies at once, and the drain didn't really decrease. Didn't really increase because I was too busy. Oh god, this is bad. Better Apocalypse here as well. Those Dream Sheep, while being slowed, would have been bad. I think. I think the Dream Sheep are fairly okay, but they are somewhat dangerous. I think. Like I think because we were told, or essentially we were. That's bullshit, and you know it, that you can't do that, but then we did it anyway. And Azure Jelly in Layer 5 is disgusting, but they did it, and I handled it because of lol. Right now we are ridiculously drained, but hopefully we'll work our way through it. I'm just going to go ahead and try to kill as many weak things as possible without using the Apocalypse, just to try to recoup the loss. Right now we are very heavily drained, about 3 skill levels down drained. It's pretty significant. Snog we actually have no answer for at all. We're gonna have to Apocalypse him. Like, I know it looks dumb because I just said that I was gonna get shit on if I kept Apocalypsing, but right now Snog is really broken. Ultraviolent's been talking to me about it. Said that essentially the Berserker full health is just ridiculous. Like, because it's essentially just like a brother-in-arms fighting you, and like almost in no situation are you ever going to be able to fight a brother-in-arms unless you're Berserk yourself, especially as a non-troglodyte. Like it's pretty tough. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, before I keep losing my train of thought, like I think that playing Ocarina of Time again would be really fun, or Mario 64. Like I legitimately want to revisit these kind of places in my childhood because I never really got the chance to, I don't know, I guess, ooh, low MP, yeah, sure, why not? Alright, we got max, wow, max party off that, lol. Yeah, minus 10% MP, oh, that's so bad, I don't know what I'm going to do with my spellcasting, if only I actually was a spellcaster, you dumb god, you didn't notice. You thought I was a spellcaster, what an idiot. God damn it, Rue. You must have sacrificed some brain cells to not notice that. Nah, just kidding. Rue's alright. Rue's kind of like the PT, the personal trainer of the gods pantheon. Like, she kind of just tells you, like, oh, you gotta sacrifice things to make yourself better. And then you do it, and then she's like, yeah, welcome to the new you. And then she doesn't even, like, demand payment. She's like, yeah, you do you, mate. She leaves you alone. It's so funny. Anyway. Like, I think those like grand scale adventures would be really fun to do, but I honestly don't think that it'd be appropriate for the channel, which is my main downer point. I really do want to play these games, but I don't think I'd be able to have the, I suppose, incentive to play unless someone else was watching. But you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, I wish I was able to just play these kind of games. But like at the end of the day, I'd still be playing with like an emulator. So it's like I think my N64 actually burnt out. So like I can't actually play on it even if I wanted to, which is sad because I actually do have the games. I think they're gone now though. Like I said, it's depressing. I know, but that's just kind of the way old games were. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, accept that they're gonna break. But it's no good, you know. Like I don't know. These kind of nostalgic games that like keep you playing after Apocalypse hit. Yeah, as you can see, I just have absolutely no respect for Apocalypse at all. I'm just gonna use it whenever I feel like it. When you play Rude, you gotta make Rude your bitch. You don't pretend that you have any respect for their character at all. Just do what you want. Are there any good armors? And brand. Glowing ringmail, glowing leather armor. Nope, nothing. Jack Diddley Squad. The boots either, it's fine. Gatronok. Wonder if we can just kill him. Nope. Oh my god. Okay, let's Apocalypse him. Wants to be a prick? He can be a prick in hell. Okay. Wow, look at that Rue damage. Like, we're like super drained. We're still fighting enemies like on our level just because of Rue. That's funny. Plus ring of evasion is perfect. It's way better than the dexterity. What else was I wanting to talk about? There's a couple of things, I think. Oh, today I also saw the... What was that? Slay plus 3 C Invis R like is pretty good. I guess we'll put it on. That's really good, but it's also really bad. I guess we'll take the evasion off. I do not want the MR to come off. I might have to take it off though at some point. You know how it is, man. You don't want to ever have MR minus. It's a really bad thing. Just generally speaking, it's just bad. But if we remove this, yeah, we have MR minus. But if we put it on, we still have MR. Oh no, we have MR plus. That's pretty good. I guess we'll have to keep the MR on. I think it's important. I might be wrong, but you know, in the instance where I'm fighting Luis or something, I don't want to be Abyss first turn because it is possible. I'd rather just take the hit of 3 evade, even though 3 evade is pretty good. Whip of Electrocution is pretty good. Wonder if it's better than my weapon currently. Seems to be doing more damage, but yeah, I don't really need as much damage. Whip's pretty good. I guess we'll keep it on. Let's Apocalypse here, just because it's a lot of value. Probably didn't need to, but I did it. Whatevs. Armor dodging. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna fight this stuff just to work off a bit of that drain. Alright, let's head on down. So in here, I'm not too afraid of anything in particular. It's just that gotta be fairly careful. Anything that's really dangerous, I can just Apocalypse, so I'm not too scared, like I said. But I do have no RC, so if this becomes too much of a threat, we'll back off. Yeah, okay. This could be too much of a danger for this character to handle at this time. I think it's just smart to just, you know, give up when I have the chance. But here we can just farm these ice beasts pretty easily, so yeah. Oh god, that's double. Okay. So because these ice statues don't regenerate, it's actually fine for me to just kind of come here, get a couple of pot shots, and then walk off. I think I'll switch over to the Flail of Protection for this job. Flail's a bit heavier, does slightly more damage in the base. I think these guys are resistant to electricity, so yeah. Okay, well that handled that actually very well. Nice. Double Ice Dragon. Jesus fuck. Okay, let's acid them. lightning? Christ, that was actually pretty close, but we did it. We're the best. Okay, let's figure out what we don't want here. Okay, Ring of Evasion. What's on it? +3 Ring of Evasion? No, we don't want that. Chord Ring, RN, Fly. No, we don't want that. The amulets probably won't be that good, no matter what they are. So, I'm going to carry them out, but I'm not going to focus too hard on identifying them. I'm going to keep this Ice Dragon Hide with me, but I'm going to drop it on the ground. Probably isn't good enough for me to consider using it, but you might as well think about it, right? Have it in the dungeon just so that I can make that decision if I want to. Alright, well, moving on. I don't know, I guess that like kind of nostalgia, like returning back to what I was talking about, because absolutely no structure in this video at all, and that's kind of to be expected. I don't know, I feel like the reason why I'm playing games like this, even at this time, it's probably due to the fact that like those kind of games existed in my childhood still. I mean, I'm probably young enough that it's unusual for me to be, I guess that. Oh, animate skill is pretty good. Nah, we gotta resist the temptation, because these you know, we're gonna go to heavy armor soon, so I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it. I don't know, like, I think at my age it was actually quite unusual to see that era of gaming, because I know a lot of people that are way older than me and they still talk fondly about the N64, but for me it was like, it was still mine, I guess second generation, I don't know. I'm kind of just ranting, because why not? I do need to plan that longer video out when I have the time. Oh my god. Speed or poise is not that good. A whip of speed is not very good. Like, people might say like, oh my god, speed is so strong. It's not that strong. Not on this kind of weapon. If it was a Really? That's surprising. You're gonna do that to me. A Storm Dragon. A fucking Zot level enemy? Okay. I see how it is. I see how this is happening now. Now that you've shown me. Okay, yeah, just fucking Yaktor skeleton me. Why not? A Yaktor monster me. These blimey bastards. What the fuck? D12 had to fight a Storm Dragon and a Centaur. God damn, what the fuck, man? That's messed up. That's really messed up. Like, Storm Dragons are way stronger than Fire and Ice Dragons. If I didn't have Arlak, I don't even know what the hell I was supposed to do there. That was stupid. Like, what the hell? That was just... Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm triggered right now. God damn. Alright, let's... No, we'll keep the armor on for a bit. We don't have anything particularly that we want to train in the first place. Still training strength. Probably don't really want that as much now. We'll keep training it though. Why not? Kill it. Yeah. Like, I'm actually not sure what kind of armor I want to use on this guy anymore. I was going for heavy armor because he's a Hillock, but doesn't seem that useful. Tail Missile's pretty good as well. I mean, the character is literally killing everything in its path. I don't know. I'm not seeing a reason right now to switch to heavier armor. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But at the same time, I really don't want to, like, try to go all in on the defenses, on the spell casting. I think that's a bit overboard. Come on. Okay, read this, chant this. Oh, sorry, identify this. Beneficial mutation, yeah, why not? Jesus, we have a lot of stuff. Okay, good mutes, good mutes. I don't know why that was turned off, but yeah, okay, it's on us now. Okay, ugly things we can probably handle. That's a Manticore, you scumbag. I can't believe we're not getting killed by those barbs. It's ridiculous. Actually, what's more ridiculous is that we're fighting an Etten on D12, and we still came out on top. What the fuck? That's messed up. RN, strength, int, no, it's useless. We actually want the other stuff. Like, this is a really out-of-depth area, and like we're still killing them all. That's hilarious. Probably just because of how strong the Rue powers are. Like Rue passives are really strong. They give you so much stuff, and when they're paralyzed, they basically just win you the entire fight, no matter what. It's pretty crazy. I don't know. Rue's good champion. Good god. This leather armor's good. It's good. It's just not something I want to use too long. You know what I mean? I want to avoid using it for that long. But it might be forcing my hand to just use it, because there's not going to be a really good one otherwise. They're not giving me troll leather armor, and I'm not going to find Arpoise anyway. So it's like, eh. I don't know how long they want me to do this for though. It's a tough one. Oh yeah, the puzzle for the train, 4-digit code. Today's one was, I think it was 4250. Actually, a fairly interesting one. You need to use a bit of an unorthodox, out of the box methodology to make 10 and 24. 4250. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know if it's against the rules, but honestly, it's a game that I made up. So like, if you tell me it's against the rules, then fuck off. I made the game, so it's not against the rules, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some stuff. Probably going to drop this reflection amulet now. Identify the wand of digging. And what are we going to enchant? Probably nothing right now. That's the problem. Like, we just don't have much to do with our character yet. There's not any meat to this character. It's just all like skeleton, all framework, you know. There's no real idea, no clear idea of where this character wants to go. I'm like kind of melee, but like dodge melee, and that's really shitty. Like dodge full melee is just bad. Like in all seriousness, it's quite bad. It doesn't make any sense when armor melee is a thing, and I'm not even casting spells either. So it's like absolutely no reason for me to be this weak. But I'm still doing it because it's the best I've got so far, which is kind of sad. Whatever the hell that was really hurt. Harpy Simulacra. Fair enough. Okay, well that's troll leather armor. I don't even want to enchant it because I know that it's not going to be better than my current leather armor. I know that the leather armor with Arpoise on it is going to be better. Like, I'm not an idiot. Josephine. Okay, well this is a definite apocalypse thing. Good time to apocalypse there. Okay, this is a fairly bad situation for us. Model dragon armor might be good. Nah. We want to go for the heavy stuff, you know what I mean? Are there any dragon hides that we missed? Only ice. No. Ah, damn it. We need to find something that's good. Maybe swamp dragon armor. We in swamp? No, we don't even have swamp, so it's like, God, I don't even... It's like no mid-game, this character, at all. It's crazy. It's not even enchant, really. Gonna have to apocalypse there. Probably didn't have to, actually. That was maybe a bit overzealous there. Unnecessary, even. But hey, just like I said, abuse the crap out of the drain. Who cares? If you're smart enough to manage a melee, even at kind of lower skill, then it doesn't matter. Drain is not as bad as it used to be, or it used to be like just sucking your XL out, which made no damn sense. Okay. That is a bad enemy, but like I said, Rue power's OP. Look at that, we just won the fight from like Rue. Like, we didn't do anything. We just won because of Rue. That's funny. I find it laughable. Like I said, God would be strongest God in the game if it weren't for the damn debuffs. If the debuffs make sense, they're part of the game. Character wouldn't be the character without the debuffs in the first place, so it's not like I can be salty about it. Oh, there's Nessos. Let's go ahead and go upstairs, I guess. Go on a different path. Wow, managed to fight an 8-headed Hydra. I guess that's what you get for getting 20 AC. I'm just waiting for the character to, like, show itself up. There's still a bit of time before it becomes absolutely mandatory that the character have some kind of clear vision of what they want to be. So I'm still like kind of okay. I'm not in the greatest position, but I'm okay right now. Like maybe I get a shield. Shield. If I get like a good branded shield, I know that's gonna be my defense. I just need something to train right now. There's nothing to train. That's the problem. Okay, we're slowed right now. It's kind of bad. Yeah, like the Ogre Mage is kind of scary unless I actually have the MR. Wiz, Poise, Stealth. That takes care of our Poise problems, but it removes our MR. Any plate armors? No. God, there's just no pleasing this character. I need to find. Okay, what I need is plate armor of magic resistance. I think that would be the best thing for me right now. If I can get plate armor of magic resistance, that'd be pretty good. Actually, are there any armors in brand? Ringmail, leather. Nah, there's nothing. Okay, so yeah, I do have to go into Orc and see if I can find something cool. Okay, well this is a fairly good spot for me. There's anything in here? Poison resistance, which we don't want. Nah, there's nothing in here. Okay, that's fine. A lot of stuff here. Not gonna use Apocalypse because there's no need. They're all fairly trash enemies anyway. It's all good. Another shield, but it's unbranded, so we don't really want it. Block the Orc is actually not that strong. He looks strong, but he's not. He's pretty much just like an Orc warrior that can cast magic. It's not. Once you realize that he's just that, like he's a wizard and a warrior combined, he's not that strong. He's only strong when he's like when you find him early on, when Orc warriors are actual threats. Anyway, moving on. Okay, there's a food shop. That's nothing I want. Not yet. Might want food later, but not right now. Enchanted longsword. Not what we want. Glowing chainmail. Might actually be worth considering. Cold resistance. 2413 versus 2020. So 2413 is 37. This is 40. Okay, so that's still a bit worse, but that's actually very it's quite heartening because it is telling us essentially that the character is ready to move on. The stat distribution is not that great when I switch over to. Sorry, it's not that much worse when I switch over to heavier armor, so I'm probably going to be able to switch over to heavy armor nicely without losing too much defense right now. It's good. It's good for us. While we're at it, we might as well train some shields because we have a shield here. Are there any great maces? Mace and brand. Okay, no, that's just so all we've got is one-handers right now. That's fine. It's actually good for us. Gets rid of some of the choices that we have to make. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here. Gonna back off. Just briefly. Gonna pull up. Essentially, bit more careful stair diving makes Rue very strong. Because you get more time, more exposure, I guess, for Rue to just do her magic. Ridiculous. Oh, that's a distortion something. It was a War Axe of distortion. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out for that War Axe. Kill the guy when he comes along. Okay, so there he is. Let's take him out with the Ice Blast. Just don't want to get, like, distorted. It's just a pain in the ass, honestly. Whip of Electrocution, +2, so that's like picking up 2 enchant weapon scrolls. I could use the Whip of Speed, but like I said, it's a pretty bad weapon. Speed is poor. Reduces your base damage, which is not good for a really shitty weapon like a whip, which has one of the lowest base damages in the game. Like, what, 6? It's a dagger. Dagger's like 4, so you only get like 2 more. It's like a spear, basically. It sucks. But the reason why it's good is because it's early on and you can get electrocution on it, and that's why it's broken. It's a great mace. It's only enchanted though. Not yet impressed. Almost. Okay. Alright. So that's one great mace. Nothing we really care for just yet, but that's fine. Hellwing. Oh wait, are they called Hellwings still? They used to be called Hellwings. I don't know if they're actually still called Hellwing. Dire Flail of Protection, not that good. I'm fine taking the smites right now, because I regen so much it doesn't matter. As I'm walking backwards, they're not going to kill me with smites. In fact, the health that I lose is probably not that relevant, because as I'm walking back I'm regenning so much that I really don't lose much. Like here, by the time I'm fighting, I'm still at full health, so it's not a big deal. I don't know, what do you guys think about my, I guess, quote-unquote flavor commentary? Like, I've been trying to add more explanations, because people have been, like, complaining that, oh, all you do now is just talk about salty shit. Oh. Well, actually, I don't think that has actually been a valid complaint yet, but, you know, I'm still cautious about it. God damn, please. Come in melee with me, come on. You can do it. Stop lagging. Like, I think I'm doing a better job at explaining things, but honestly, like, if you watched every video that I ever put out for like the last year, you would have pretty much become me, because you'd know most of the stuff that I know. I have put a lot of stuff, a lot of information into these videos. It's just that they're not all in the video at once. Obviously, it's not convenient for people to pick up like just one video and watch it and be like, oh, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But if you watch them all, you'll come to realize that there's actually a lot of information in here. I'm gonna pick up all these nice consumables. Recharging probably not necessary. Acquirement scroll is really good. Could give us a weapon. Probably gonna have to give us a weapon because we need a weapon right now. I need this thing. Nah, don't want it. Okay, we had plenty of gold, so that was nice. Yeah, acquire a weapon. That's terrible, but also really good. Okay, so I just need to be really careful when I read tele scrolls and stuff with this, because that's a really good weapon, but it's minus tele. Like, it's so good that I actually have to consider it. Like, I normally would never touch a thing with minus tele, just because it's a pain in the ass to deal with. Okay, so, wait, what the hell? Oh, right, we lose 5 AC from that. Jesus Christ. So this is a lot of AC that we've lost. Okay, we've got 1519 right now. This goes to 1912, so 1519 is 34, this is 31, and this is 30. So this is significantly worse than just having this on. But it's actually not bad right now, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna have to switch the Mason Flail up as well. Turn that down. Turn the dodging down. Switch the armor back up. Okay, that seems fine. Okay. So we've been recording for about 30 minutes now, so I'm gonna probably stop. Oh god. Like, this Evening Star is good, but it's also a suicide weapon. So, like, I'm really wary of using it. If I get a Demon Whip or something, I'm probably gonna switch over from it. Like, Crushing is great, plus 8 is great. Everything about this weapon would be the best, but that minus tele is just not good enough. It requires me to fiddle around, and it's essentially like, every time you want to blink or do anything, you have to read a teleport scroll. You have to... Oh my god, excuse me. You have to take half a turn to switch over a weapon. It's essentially like getting blurry vision 1, which is not something I want. But anyway, it's a good weapon. As long as I'm not an idiot about it, I'll be okay. So, like, yeah, see, can't read it. I have to switch over to the weapon and then read the scroll. So it's like, I don't know if it's that good. Anyway, that's a discussion for another day. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about a potential playthrough of a longish game. I might do it on like weekends or something, just to like change it up a little bit, so that you have 5 days of crawl, 2 days of something else, or even 1 day of something else. Like, I feel like having just crawl on the channel is great, but after my greater player run of the year, like, I'm gonna probably be doing a greater player run every year, but after this is finished, like, there's not going to be that much of an incentive for me to play. So, like, I would love to play, but honestly, like, the incentive isn't there. I'll talk more about that in another video. Something about project management and stuff. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.